Oh, what sort of plane have you got? And what sort of motor you got in it?
No, it's 24 stroke.
How come you don't seem to have the trouble with the 4 strokes that the other people do? Is it preparation or is it knowing 4-stroke motors?
It's just skill.
That's just skill. And modest too. Yeah, you got a nice plane there, Ade. Thanks. Come on, turn.
It did, straight down the hill.
Yeah. Refly. That's beautiful.
Not over the fence. Not over the fence. Oh.
Free flight, Ken.
Well,
What sort of motor you got in it to start with?
a highly modern and highly engineered piece of equipment.
Like what?
Like what? Well, back in Noah's Ark days, you remember when that 2 of each go out to have a look? This one got away.
Oh, that's what's powering it.
It's an 0.5 C, half a cc. Purchased in let's stop and get this right, 1952, I think.
And what's the model?
God only knows.
One of your own designs, is it?
That's right. The model, it's well, I couldn't catch any fish, so I used a bit of a fishing rod for a fuselage.
I can remember fishing that one out of the river.
Well, I mean, so that's the only place for it.
It does have an affinity with
Not
fish.
affinity
Yeah,
with the
it
fish,
does.
yes, yeah. And a bit of scrap wood.
Good, thank you.
Some of the wood.
Alright, this is Greg Martin. Cloud Duster, is it?
Yep, Cloudbuster.
Right,
Aircraft 7 years old.
right.
It's made entirely of scrap.
And what sort of motor's in it?
It's got a Pico motor in it at the moment, one that I'm running in.
That's
So I'm
Italian, is it?
Italian. I'm using it to run in the motor at the moment. Just an old workhorse.
And tell us about that muffler. Just zoom in and have a look at it.
Well, the muffler that does go on the engine is a tuned pipe, and of course I didn't want to do that on this aircraft, so I made up a little muffler out of some scrap steel.
It's a homemade muffler.
It is.
Quite effective too. We'll hear it when the motor gets going.
It's very quiet.
Study and concentration. Looks good, sounds good. Can you loop it, Greg?
Huh?
Can you loop it?
Nah, didn't fall a bit.
There's an interesting one. Manfred,
Yes.
what's the model?
That's Messerschmitt 109 BF.
BF.
Yes.
Right, what sort of motor you got in it?
91 Weber.
Alright. And what sort of gear you flying?
I fly a very old Graupner.
Alright, good
Transmitter
enough.
and receiver.
Right. Oh, we're interested to get some shots in the air of it.
Yeah, no problem.
Good.
Yes.
Go on, Alan, say hello.
Is that your model or your dad's? Your dad's. You know what motor's in it? Oh, that's helpful. Is that the one you had up for an hour the other week? Ah, you turn it over and give us a look at it. Oh, quite big, isn't it? You know what size it is? You don't? Oh, well, not to worry. That's a nice plane. I have seen it fly a few times. Thank you. Are you coming in for a landing or is it a low pass? Landing. Right. Now keep the speed up a bit and we'll keep it on the 3 wheels. That's better. Bring her back, the camera. Good. Right, can we... How many members you got in the club?
I don't know how many members we've got. I haven't seen the latest list, Ronnie, but it'd be up around about the 160, I'd say.
About 160. What do you normally fly?
Well, at the moment I've got nothing flyable at the moment because I'm in the middle of building two.
What
One's
are
a
they?
narrow pattern ship, 46 size,
Yeah.
and one scale, third scale Diablo.
Diablo. Oh, you go the pattern ships then. You go the aerobatics.
Oh, I don't mind anything. I've got scale aircraft. I've got the TR-152, which you've probably seen.
Yeah.
Have
seen on display days. And
RB3.
we've got a display day coming up on the 20th, isn't it?
20th of March.
20th, yeah. I expect a big roll up to that. You've got quite a few entries in, have you?
Well, I've got a bigger entry this year than what we had last year in regards to
great.
flyers. So, and they're all expats, so they're all in the club.
Great. All we need now is a nice day.
Well, that's what we hope for.
Yeah.
Best days. So get a good crowd in, and
Yeah.
as long as the weather doesn't defeat us, we should hopefully get a bigger crowd this year than we did last year.
Terrific. Still running in native Colparan, is it?
Yes, Kilparan this year.
Yeah.
So,
Good. Thanks a lot, Jeff.
okay, Ronnie.
There is it.
Yep,
How many times you flown it?
about 15.
Fairly new plane.
Very new plane.
And what motor you got in it?
Enya 40CX. A tad overpowered,
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
just a tad.
Nicely finished.
Don't go too close to it.
And that's your second plane, is it?
Yep, number 2.
The first one was the
Telemaster.
Telemaster.
66.
You've still got it?
Yes, still sitting at home. Just doesn't seem to get much of a go these days.
Right, do you get down here very often?
2 to 3 times a week.
Oh, that should be enough.
And there's a new one about to come off the boards in the next 10 days or so.
And you're practicing for your solo rating?
Yes.
Oh,
Do
well.
everything except the landing component.
Yeah, oh, that's pretty easy to land. Anyway, we'll get her up in the air and have a run through with it.
Give it a go and see what happens.
Good, thanks. Group.
What, did the length of the strip before I took off?
Yeah. They're up. Alright, this is Danny's Telemaster. Danny!
Yep.
How long you been flying?
I don't know.
That's your first plane, is it?
Yep. No, second.
The second plane. What happened to the first?
Crashed that ground.
Oh, crashed and burned, did it?
Yep.
There's Danny's mother. You brought him out, did it?
Yes, I brought him
Is
out.
he staying for lunch?
Oh, no, I've got another plane.
Oh, rightio then. You're going to see some spectacular flying in a minute.
Oh, I'll wait for that.
Right. Brent Barham and his son. Flying a little Cessna. She's away.
landing.
Okay.
Tip on Ross.
Bit of up. You're away, not too much up. Good.
Ah, well, please.
Bring her in. Back to the strip. Gentle plane. You had it for long?
That's about 15 years old now.
Gee whiz. The veteran class.
Yeah. Been in the cupboard for about 12 years though,
Yeah.
on and off.
And what's your dad doing? Is he still flying?
No, he's
Giving it
fallen
away,
off
is he?
Computer piece. So
Ah. Oh, I'll get some shots of it in the air. A good film of it.
Now where's that guy? How am I?
Nice and level. Keep everything level. Nice.
Gee, that wind's buffety.
Has it flown?
Peter Steffrak built it in 1987 and flew it as a Taleron
Oh, it's
plane with a 65 in it.
that's been around quite a while then.
It has, yeah, but this is the first time I was flying with ailerons and with an OS90 in it.
Alright. What sort of motor you got in it?
OS90?
Sure looks nice. Our hot dog man, he usually puts on a good barbecue in the winter. Anything on today, Nick?
No, not today, Ron.
Nothing on today?
No.
Oh, well, we'll wait.
Too early this morning, Ronnie, for that.
Right. Your first plane, is it?
Yeah, sure is.
Did you ever fly anything else earlier? Control line or anything?
It's free flight.
Yeah. Where'd you fly them?
Park. Just very small ones, rubber powered ones.
Yeah, you weren't a member of another club?
No.
It's the first club you've been in?
Yeah, first club.
Right. It might be a bit breezy for this one today.
Yeah, it looks like that.
It flew well yesterday.
It did. We'll see how the weather turns out today, mate.
Yeah, okay then. It's a nice little plane. Wish you luck with it.
Thanks for
Tell us a bit about it, Steve.
Home design, based on a Hustler wing. A Ron Mullinger special, one might say. Solid plywood fuselage, balsa built-up wing. Runs a JR radio with a modified Leo 46 engine.
How's it modified?
It has a ring instead of ABC, which has made it far more tractable.
The only one in Australia.
That's right. It also suffered the indignity of being destroyed on its first flight. What you see is the much strengthened and modified version, which flies like a dream. Which hopefully we will prove today.
Right, well let's see it. Oh, nice. Nice.
See those wheels slide. Okay, here we go.
Nice approach. Bring it back. Right, Darren, tell us about your home build. How big a motor you got in it?
I've got a 40 engine.
A 40, is it? It hasn't flown yet?
No. We're going to fly today.
Oh, well, I was out for a test fly today.
Yeah, had a little trouble.
Yeah, I like your pilot.
Teddy bear. One of the collection.
Yeah, you got a few of them, have you? Collect teddy bears as well as planes.
900.
Has this one been in the air? Teddy bear hasn't been in the air yet.
No.
Looks nice. That's the second one you built, is it?
Yep.
Nice. Tell us about your other one over here. What's this plane?
Stiff. Got a 25 engine in it.
It has flown.
Yeah, it's flown a couple of times. Hopefully fly again today.
Right. You haven't been solo in it yet?
No.
That's to come.
One day.
Oh, that's good. It all takes time. Good, thanks. Right, this is Kev McCormick. Now what about that plane, Kev? You come out of a magazine, didn't it?
No, I've come down to open day and Bobo the Clown was flying one very similar to it.
That's
so
right.
I sketched a quick drawing up and went home and stumbled on and made it. It's flown a couple of times.
Yeah, how long did it take you to build it?
A couple of nights.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple construction, isn't it?
Not much in it.
I've seen
Not much to lose.
Yeah, I've seen a few of them. They seem to fly pretty well. I don't think you'll lose it.
We haven't lost much if we do.
No, it's a nice little aircraft. Good one to learn on. Good one for Darren to learn on.
Yeah.
Good. Thanks, Kev.
No worries, man.
Well, this one,
Yeah.
flight craft. It's one of those ARF, almost ready to fly jobs.
Oh, yeah.
Probably feel expensive, but you've had it more special, about $120 or so lately.
Where at?
Killets.
Oh, yes.
I thought it might be one of those things where you'd ring up and they'd have none there, so we gave them a try and it arrived a week later.
Oh, that's good. How long have you had it?
Oh, a couple of months. I'd have to say though that I think it's a bit beyond my capabilities. I didn't realise it was an advanced fly plane when I got it. There's always fear and trepidation when I tell you that, Ron.
Yeah, it's only a matter of practice.
No.
Oh, we'll get some shots of it in the air. Good, thanks, John.
Thank you.
A nice one. It's going down for posterity. Bring her back.
Well, I bought it about, I suppose it must be 11 years ago now, as a pilot kit. Built it rapidly to the fuselage, I think it must have been the bottom wing, and lost interest for quite a long time. Resurrected it about 18 months, 2 years ago, finished it up, and away you go. And it was grossly underpowered initially, it had an ASP 80, and I've later seen articles got a 91 since seen articles that they recommend from 90 to 120 in this sort of same wingspan, so I think their recommendations are a bit on the low side, really.
So it's performed well now.
So it's just a matter of me getting used to flying, because it's got a few funny characteristics. I guess because it's an acrobatic plane, it's deliberately unstable, and you've got to keep that in mind.
It does perform nice. Thank you. Newsletter editor.
Flies like a rocket at the moment. I don't know, under a year, over 40 motor.
It's a hustler, isn't it?
Yeah, hustler motor. When it flies very nicely. Yeah, he's gone.
How long have you had it?
Under a year.
Yeah?
So I haven't been a member for about a year, so...
Yeah. Taking it up today? Right. I'll have to get some aerial shots of it. Good, thank you, Steve. Yeah, but what sort of aircraft is it? And how long have you had it? How long have you had it?
Too long.
Did
2 years?
you build it yourself?
Yes, of course I did.
There's a lot of these things that get other people to build for them. You go on solo on it all right?
Not officially, no. Yes, so far solo, yes.
Well, you couldn't be far off your solo anyway then.
Not very far off.
Right. Well, we'll see this one in the air later on too then. Hayden's Tiger. That's it. So an aerobatic machine. Who's flying it today? Who's flying it?
Damien.
Damien's flying it. Good. You've had this one for a while, haven't you? You wouldn't know you anything.
No, wouldn't think so. Seen it a couple of times.
Oh yeah, accidents happen. Everything level.
Into the grass.
Right, this is Neil Hardiman, the inventor of the Zenner. It's probably saved about half the club's planes. What is this latest one, Neil?
Not a scale model of anything in particular.
Yeah.
It's a semi-scale aircraft. I call it the de Havilland cabbage bomb. And I'm designed to be good.
Looks nice. It doesn't weigh much, does it?
Only 2.5 pounds.
Jeez.
Certainly gives a good vertical performance. And
Yeah, you added a lot of lightness to it once it had finished.
added lots of lightness.
Yeah.
Contradiction in terms.
That's nice. And the boys have got a glider down here.
Oh yeah, David's gone down here for the first time at the field. Hey David, come and show off the plane. He's too embarrassed to come and have a look. He's got the vast majority of this himself.
Is it a scale model?
No, it was designed by David. Scratch built.
Nice.
So far it's just been hand launched.
Hand glider. Haven't flown it at all, though.
Oh, it's been just off a school oval, off the bank of the school
Yeah.
oval.
Well, we've got a bungee up in the shed there if you'd like to try it out.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I've actually got a hand line, but...
Yeah, well, we've got a bungee up there.
Okay.
Okay, you're on now. This is the 20-year-old plane that's never flown, is it?
That's right. Exactly right.
And what is the model?
Super Tiger.
Japanese kit.
Yep. Originally Japanese kit.
And how big a motor you got in this one?
25.
OS?
Magnum.
Oh, yeah, a copy of an OS.
Yeah, copy of an OS.
Yeah. Yes, that's a nice model. 22 years old. I will be very careful with it when we get it up.
Well, we'll see how we go.
And Linda's come along for a look.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that's nice. Tell us a bit about it.
Got Uncle brought it out from America.
Yeah.
It only costs $80. On special note here, it's about $280.
That was $80 Australian.
American.
80 American?
Yeah, 80 American.
Yeah.
On special, it's normally $119 over in America. Took about 2 weeks to build without the covering. And the covering took about almost 3 nights, 4 nights.
Yeah, you do a nice covering job.
Should have sanded the ribs here. Made it look a bit better.
What have we got in it?
It's only got a little OS 40 FP.
Yeah.
Should have, I want a bigger one.
Well, you're going too quick. And the old tally master's still around.
Yep, still going.
Must have done hundreds of flights, that thing.
Oh man. Yeah,
Okay, we get some shots in the air of the Piper too.
yeah, right, yeah. Well,
Good, thanks.
After the jet's gone, I'll take it up.
Yeah.
Right, the aircraft you see taking off at the moment, basically this whole hobby isn't just sort of like the relaxation side of the thing, but there is an international organisation of events. There are a large number of events that are conducted in aero modelling. At the, I suppose you might say, almost at the top end. So you can always...
Don't press the record button though. No.
Much more aerobatic. Probably better to fly than just rudder and elevator.
Much smoother to fly.
Oh, yeah, more responsive. The ruddies will take a little while to work.
Yeah, oh, we'll get some shots of it when you get it up in the air. Thanks. Alright, throw it around the sky.
Dogfight up there.
Yeah, that's the other reason I get
Get him. That's nice.
Get it.
We got it. There's our truck from Law and Order. Is it George?
Basically, the fuselage is of a shoulder type sports type model, 15 size up to 20. For this particular model, just turned upside down, shot in the back, made a nicer type of wings, and sort of put a big engine, which is Rossi 40.
It's a Rossi 40, is it?
Yeah, it's a modified model.
Yeah, what sort of prop you got on it?
It's a 10.6 master air screw. Never been test flying. This will be today the first time I have test flied. So also the engine has to be tested. So basically it's a pretty comfortable situation, you know.
Yeah. Oh well, it'll be fun. We'll see if we can get some shots of it in the air then.
I had to put all the gear here at the back, the roll servo, the battery, the receiver, the rudder servo.
Yeah, a long way back.
And the elevator servo is just under the elevator.
Oh, gee.
To balance it.
Yeah.
The all-up weight is 3¼ pounds.
Is it? Well, that's light enough.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't had to put lead in it then?
I didn't have to put any lead. It's a very light undercage with carbon fiber. It's a bit flexible, but that's not so nice for today. And very lightweight wheels.
Right, well we'll get some shots of it in the air. Thanks, George.
I hope so. Take it in the air.
And Darren. Nice one, Darren. Oh, it was all right. Sorry about that, but all I got was a landing.
This one is a Hurricane.
Yeah.
It's got more air hours than I've got.
Oh, you bought it there?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so it's just a nice old little trainer.
Tell us how old it is, Tony.
This model's probably 5 to 6 years old now.
Gee, that's good. Not many planes last that long. Some are 5 or 6 flights.
Yeah, it's only had one small altercation with the wing. It's had its tailplane removed, and that's about all.
Yeah, oh, well, we'll see her in there. Get her going, Tony.
Enough chit-chat. Enough chit-chat.
That one is it? Right,
Yeah.
go and tell us about it.
Oh, it's only a small kit, 15 engine.
What is the kit?
It's a pilot. Actually, I got it off a friend because he was flying. It's about 9 years old, 10 years old.
Gee, only last that long.
Yeah, and I bought it off him. And got everything cheap, you know. The radio set and all that's good.
Pick it up and show us.
It's quite small.
Yeah, it is.
It's only a 3-channel. You notice it's got no
ailer and stuff.
No aileron.
No, well, that's a way to learn.
Yeah.
There's not so many things to think of then.
Yeah, it's a good beginner.
At this stage, you're not going to fly it inverted anyway.
Yeah. It flies all right.
Yeah, it's
Put
good.
a larger fuel tank in. I don't know if you can see it bulging out through there.
Yeah, how big a tank's in it now?
Oh, I think it's 20 ounces or something like that.
Wow. Okay, well, we'll get her up in the air. Thanks, Joe.
I hope you saw some of it. Yeah.
Trevor, tell us about the plane. We want to know all about it.
Well, it used to be a noisy, messy, fuel-powered model that was run by a 2-stroke 80.
Yeah, it used to fly nicely. Yeah, now tell us about
Now it flies very nicely on an electric Aviox AC motor.
Yeah.
And a belt drive with a 16.8 on the front.
Right.
Spinning at 5,500 RPM.
Right, pick it up and give us a look at explain its best points.
Its best points. It's a telemaster.
A big telemaster.
Can you get in close on that?
I've got it. What does it span?
8 feet span. 12 pound all up weight.
12 pound.
And being pulled up by electric. Has to give us over 8 minutes. 2 will give us nearly 15. Because the second pack's a smaller capacity.
Yeah, just dip the nose a bit and just look at the motor.
What you can see of it, there ain't much of it.
Yeah, just want to get in close.
Compared to an 80.
You don't see many belt drive ones.
No. You can't get this amount of thrust direct drive.
Right. And this was the telemaster that had the internal combustion engine.
Yeah.
It's a different plane.
Yeah, it's a hell of a lot cleaner.
Flies nice and slow. Doesn't use the strip for takeoff, I notice.
No,
Straight up.
Don't need the wheels. Not with Bob on the sticks anyway.
Oh, it's very nice, Trev.
It'll take a while to kill the batteries and recharge them, but that thing will charge you in half an hour.
This is the ex-Steve Fisher telemaster converted to a low wing. Some blokes are really well set up. That's half of Richard's equipment. There's the rest of it. Completely his own windsock, afternoon tea, tablecloth, the works. It's hit everything on the field, has it? Bar the windsock. You're working on it. That's the what? Oh yeah. I like the 3-bladed prop. Yeah. Yes, they're pretty rare up here.
We might want to take one of that before it goes up then.
Joe, tell us about your...
Built it in America.
You brought it out here.
Built it in, yeah, I brought it in America, built it over there. Yeah, it's... You know, this...
And what motor you got in that?
You just asked me the question. 75 OS
OS 75. That's a 4-stroke or a 2-stroke?
A real motor.
Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to
And she's been around a few years.
Oh yeah. I don't know how many hours. I don't know how many hours it's flown. Reliable old bus.
It doesn't owe you anything.
Another thing.
Right, tell me that again. You say it flies off the water?
Yeah. Well, you stop the floats. Goes very well off the water too. Probably one of the best seaplanes you can get.
Is it?
A lot of people don't realise how well these things do fly. You know, it's got a very long table, so it's very stable.
Yeah.
Flies in all winds. Fly it in any wind, anywhere.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. It'll land backwards.
No, I've yet to get up and see the seaplanes yet.
Certainly fun.
Yeah, I'll get some shots of that in the air. Okay, thanks, John.
You still here, Tony?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go home.
The afternoon crowd. Well, us morning blokes are fine. This is what happens in the afternoon. No wonder they want us to go home. Thanks very much, Dick. Afternoon tea is now. Will you have a look at this? And there's coffee supplied. Some tea. Right, this is Bob Bunting, alias Pinky. Tell us about your plane. What is it?
It's a buzzer bombshell.
Yeah.
Old timer. And I don't know if you can see underneath there, but in the dark, you'll see we have the landing light.
Ah, yes.
We've done a night landing.
That's handy.
Starboard.
Right.
The support light, starboard light. It's an old timer.
Hey, wait a minute. I think I know who's flying that. What's Don Burke doing in it?
We have, try to get his backyard in there.
I got him.
And other side.
That's the wife on the other side, is it?
Wife on the other side, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, she's got to jump out, but I've rigged the parachute. Yeah. Power plant's an ASP 40.
Yep.
Swinging a master S-curve 10.6 prop.
Right. I don't think we've seen it up today yet, have we?
No, we haven't put it up yet. We just had a check done on there, which we're glad we passed. We got an 86.
Yeah, I only did that to show the rest of us up, we know.
Which was quite good.
Yeah.
It's only 3 channel, because the whole time you do that.
It's all you need.
That's all you need on those.
Yeah.
As soon as we get a couple of aircraft down, we'll put her up in the air.
Great.
We'll see how we go.
Thanks a lot.
My pleasure.
The trouble is, you go up there and you have to wait 4 hours anyway, don't you?
This belongs to John Searle, Laker. It does fly off the water. Wheels on for today.
On a good day. Go and tell the man about your plane. He wants to know all about it.
Righto, John. How long have you had it?
I don't know, about a year or so.
Where do you fly it normally?
Like Epilot.
Many get up there?
Oh yeah. About 20 on occasion.
Yeah, must be quite good.
Sometimes half a dozen.
Yeah, I've never got around to getting up there. Flies just as well off the land, does it?
Yeah. 2 minutes to take the wheels off and put them on and
You put plates on.
the whole The whole body.
Oh, I see, they're the whole body, just aquaplanes.
Got your
The sponsons on the wing. Lift her up and give us a look. That's it. Yeah.
take a screw in.
Very neat.
Whole thing's waterproof.
Oh, good. You didn't build it with white glue.
Oh no. Use a lot of contact cement.
Yeah.
And they're all waterproof.
Right. Thanks a lot, John. He is a very experienced flyer, control line and radio. I've seen him fly both. What have we got down here today?
The model I've got here is a Jupiter that's been modified with ailerons. Clark-wise section, it's a trainer type aircraft.
That's an Aeroflight kit, is it?
That's correct.
And how big a motor's in? That's a 25, is it?
Beautiful little FSR motor, ball bearings. Originally had a 35 control line type motor in it. It vibrated too much, so we replaced it with the...
How long have you had the plane?
Oh, the plane? 6 years.
It's led a charmed life. There's not many planes in the club that are 6 years old. I've known planes to last less than 6 minutes.
Oh, they don't get damaged when they're hanging on the wall, really.
Ah, that's the way to do it.
They survive pretty well, mate.
Good, thanks, Neil.
Okay. We get round to Ron Mullinger. Ron's one of the foundation members of our club and a long-time committee man. Tell us a bit about this model, Ron.
Well, this particular model I got as a wreck. It's an ex-John Pittman plane. I just happened to see another nice Mustang flying around one day, and John asked me if I'd like to rebuild the wreck. So there it is. Flies nice.
What sort of power's it got in it?
Got an India 45 in it. That was a motor I got at the club auction too. It was done up by David Strutt for me. But we'll get it in the air and give you a look at it.
Okay, all right. Looks good.
Yeah. Not much of a background to see the plane either.
Uh-oh. a dead stick at the moment. Oh, and a perfect landing.
Thank you.
There we go. Again?
Yeah, I'll try and do a touch and over.
Alright, I've got it.
You're going to have to go.
Okay, now.
Here we have Dalatel Mark 2.5. It's a resurrection of a plane that flew about 6 weeks ago and unfortunately did a 40-foot loop with 30-foot altitude. It's new from the cockpit forward. Hopefully it will fly better this time. It's not as pretty as it was, but it's now becoming just a workabout throw-around plane. It's running JR radio with a modified Leo 46 engine. It's been modified to take a ring. Running a 10x8 prop. Got a 54-inch wingspan, slightly tapered and swept back. The plane itself weighs in at 5 3/4 pounds. And who knows how it flies this time round. We'll find that out later on today. Just making sure we get the motor running properly at the moment.
Good, thank you, sir.
Pump out a lot more oil as it's converted.
Well, tell us about it, Hope.
Well, it was the first model ever built. I've just recovered it.
Gee, how old does that make it?
Maybe 10 years old.
What a...
And I've got a hand throttle here. And you can switch the motor on and off by giving it either full down or full up.
Gee, very nice. When the fog lifts, we'll get it in the air. The G-string.
1960s aerobatic model.
Yeah, it flies nice too.
46 Royal. Flies like a baby.
How old is the plane?
Must be about 18 months now, I'd say.
Done quite a bit of flying then.
Yeah, no accident yet.
And what are you going to fly at Shepparton this year?
Slim 12 if I get it finished.
Right, Dad going up too?
Yeah, take a cover.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we saw the Cub last year.
Yeah. I'm building like mad trying to get this thing ready, but I don't know if I'll make it.
Oh, well, it's not the last weekend, September.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'd like to see this one in the air too. Okay, thanks, Ian. What's that plane, Ken?
This one? Oh, one of Boddington's trainers.
Must be a fairly old design then.
Yeah, it is. It's back in the mid-60s.
Like a pilot.
a bit like me, yeah.
Who said that?
Back in the mid-60s. 8-year-old boy that's never grown up.
Join the club, mate. Yeah, let's have a look at your bike. Beautiful Wayfarer there. One of the best flying planes in the club. Even though it's got a 4-stroke.
Yes.
Having problems here, eh?
Well,
Nothing money won't fix.
oh, heavy. Right to take off?
Yeah.
I'll bring it down a bit, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I know what happens when you do that, but I'll do it.
This is autofocus, isn't it?
Yeah.
It doesn't like focusing at long range.
Backing throttle. I'll keep it out of the sun.
Yeah, got an eye out that way.
Okay, I'll observe it. Off the top. Roll coming up. Keep it out of the sun. Try and do a better loop.
The camera's gone out of focus. There we go, got it
Yeah.
now.
Oh, it will, so at distance. It confused and it'll come back a bit lower.
Smoke on.
Down before the sun. Ah, that'll do it. I'll get the landing if you like.
Bring her in. Nice angle there. Bit of glare. Can we see a loop?
Yeah. Not a very good one, but you can see one.
It's alright. Can we get a roll? Towards us. If you can. Bit on the sunny side there, unfortunately. It's plains.